What's up, YouTube? With football less than a month, about a month away from today, actually a month from today, Alabama and Miami play each other. And I'm about to give you a game prediction, how I think that game's going to go down. First and foremost, I am a Florida State fan. I also like the Texas Longhorns, but I'm going to leave all trash talking aside, all that pettiness for another video. Let's see. Miami has D'Eriq King coming back. They have Charleston Rambo from Oklahoma, a really dangerous receiver. He's going to be a good weapon for them this year. Miami also lost a lot of players to the draft, but they did get a few transfers to come in, most notably a defensive end out of Tennessee. I think they have most of their offensive line coming back. They've always got some good athletes. Miami usually has some of the best athletes, if not the best athletes in college football in terms of the skill position, like receivers, tight ends, stuff like that. So they're going to have a really good football team. I think they'll be a top 10, top 15 team, caliber to start the year. If not top 10, top 15, Now you have Alabama. They lost their quarterback. They lost some receivers, most notably Devontae Smith and Jalen Waddle. They lost some defensive starters, Patrick Surtain. And Najee Harris, the running back, is gone. But it's Alabama. They don't just recruit, they reload, like one of my friends said, a coworker a few years ago. And this game is in Atlanta. All right, that's a big problem for Miami. Alabama, with the exception of playing Florida, they never, ever lose in Atlanta. They've won season openers there for FSU, national championships with Georgia, SEC title games also with Georgia, and other top teams out there. They've won other games. So it's very hard to pick against Alabama. Can Alabama lose this game? They certainly can. You have a freshman quarterback. What's his name? Bryce Young, whatever his name is. Nick Saban said this and that about him, but the problem is if you haven't played a real game yet, it's going to take you time to adapt. My nose really itches, guys. But I think that will be a problem for Alabama, but at the same time, I have to go with Alabama in this football game. I think this game will be very competitive for 2.5, 3 quarters tops. I think you'll see Miami have a lead early in the game, maybe a lead here and there, about like they did with Florida a few years ago in their season opener. And that's another thing. Miami does not do well with season openers when they play SEC teams. LSU and Florida, for example. 18 they played LSU, 19 they played the Gators. Both teams beat Miami. I think this will be no different. And it's the best SEC team. It's Alabama. And as I was saying as far as how I think the game will go, Miami might get 20 points tops against Alabama. Alabama's bringing back most of their defense. I meant to say most of their offense was gone. But it doesn't matter. Nick Saban's a better coach than Manny Diaz. That's just the way it is. He's a better coach than anybody else right now. And again, it's Nick Saban. He never loses season openers. He's won every single season opener since his 2007 year. So that means he's won 13 season openers in a row, right? Make it 14. Alabama's going to beat Miami down. It's going to be a good game, but the problem is I think Miami's going to make more mistakes than Alabama in this game. And I think everybody's look when this game is over, they're going to say, man, if they hadn't fumbled or thrown any picks or got stopped on downs, maybe they would have just settled for a field goal more often. Maybe if they didn't go for that fake punt, this game would be a lot closer. Maybe they would have won this game. I've seen that with Florida State a few years ago. I've seen that with Clemson when they beat Clemson in the past, and this and that, with Georgia. So I just think Alabama's the better team. Like I said, the only chance I see Miami having is they play a complete football game for 60 minutes. They play really good on both sides of the ball. D'Eriq King that's another thing. D'Eriq King is coming off an injury, so he's not going to be the same. That's just the way it is. Miami's defense actually played good. They gave up 600 rushing yards to North Carolina this past year. That's not good. I know North Carolina was a good team, but Alabama is a whole nother animal. They love to run the football. So I see the score being maybe 45-21. And like I said, it's not going to be one-sided the whole time. I think it's going to be very close and competitive. Miami's going to keep this close. They might even have a lead or two in the game, but they're not going to have it very long. And I think they're going to shoot themselves in the foot, fumble the ball, throw a few picks here and there late in the third, early fourth quarter, and that'll let Alabama pull away and make the score look uglier than what it should be. I don't think Alabama's 20, 30 points better than Miami. I think they're a better team as far as coaching, as far as the talent that they have. and as far as just overall program. That's just my opinion. Miami's getting better. They're a really good team. I know they'll win a lot of their games. They may lose 1 or 2 games. Maybe North Carolina. I don't think they're going to lose to anybody else. But sorry, guys, I got to go with the Alabama Crimson Tide in this one. All right, sorry.